This is BNN.
Bruin News Now is made possible by the generous support of Brown Bottling Group, Capital Ortho, Salamukis Madison, Blue Sky Landscape and Management, and these fine sponsors. Today on the show, the Bruin Quiz Bowl team prepares for its season. Bruin basketball opens the 2025-2026 season next week. Going trick-or-treating tonight? Take along a jacket. It will be chilly. Weather, sports, and all the news are next. Bruin News Now for Friday, October 31st, 2025 begins right now. From the Studio 601 in the BNN headquarters of the campus of St. Joseph Catholic School in Madison, this is Mississippi's high school news leader, the state's #1 student-produced, national award-winning weekly newscast, Bruin News Now.
Happy Halloween, Bruins! I'm Theory Freeman.
And I'm Noah Sanders. Welcome to this week's special Halloween edition of Bruin News Now. This week has definitely been an eventful one. So much has been happening on campus.
That's right, Noah. From preparation for the fall play to the Living Rosary held on Tuesday by our middle school Bruins. However, we'll have more on those topics later.
As of right now, we'll be focusing on a particular group of students, the St. Joseph Quiz Bowl team, and their recent accolades in preparation for their season.
James Dukes has more in this report.
When you think about the ways that St. Joe Bruins compete, you might think of football, basketball, soccer, or even the spelling bee. But there's another team getting ready to start their season, Quiz Bowl. The Quiz Bowl involves answering questions on a variety of subjects from geography to literature, math, and even mythology.
That's what Quiz Bowl's all about, is finding your area of expertise and having good general knowledge of all kinds of subjects.
Quiz Bowl is for students in grades 9 through 12 and practices once a week from 3 to 4. Students looking to join Quiz Bowl must have an A average in all classes and be willing to study on their own time. Quiz Bowl competed in its first scrimmage of the year on Tuesday against Clinton High School.
It incentivizes me to pay attention to the authors of books and to actually read outside of school and read poetry outside of school and all these other things, mostly literature-based stuff.
Quiz Bowl is an excellent opportunity for students who don't play sports. Quiz Bowl attracts a variety of students and is a chance for students to put their knowledge to use. It can be a great choice for students looking to show their knowledge and have a good time.
Yes, I'd really recommend a Quiz Bowl. It's a really fun and it's a good environment, a good learning experience, and it's really something that I like to do.
The Quiz Bowl team has been practicing hard for months, and it seems that their dedication is paying off. I'm James Dukes for BNN.
Thanks, James. Starting next weekend, the St. Joe Theater Department will begin showing the play they've spent months in preparation for.
This year's play is set to be Queens by Christian Doherty, a story set in the mind of King Henry VIII post-mortem, where he relives his past and the crimes he committed against his people.
This play is just in time for Halloween, with the exploration of the fate of the dead and the ghostly figures that haunt Henry on the other side.
The set is actually very pared back from what we typically do, and the reasoning for that is because we are taking the show to some competitions this year, so it has to travel. So it's really exciting to see a completely different type of show at St. Joe.
Coming up tomorrow is All Saints Day. This day is recognized in the Catholic Church in order to venerate all unrecognized saints in the history of the Church. All Saints Day is celebrated through feasts, prayer, and remembrance. Additionally, the following day is All Souls Day, a feast day meant to honor all the faithfully departed souls in the Church.
One thing that I love about the Saints is that they tell us about how to be a good Christian. One thing that is really important for our faith with St. Joe is that is the ultimate goal, is to become a saint ourselves.
On Wednesday, the Drawdown Committee held a meeting from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the St. Joseph Library. The purpose of this meeting was for the scheduling and preparation for the St. Joseph Drawdown, a fundraising event for our school which includes many different prizes that can be won through either raffles or by bidding. Some items from St. Joe's previous drawdown were jewelry, art, and clothing.
On Tuesday morning, during Mass schedule, St. Joseph Middle Schoolers held the annual Living Rosary in the Fine Arts Auditorium. This event is meant not only to educate the St. Joseph students in the Rosary Prayer, but additionally in a way that allows for the building of community between our middle school Bruins.
Next Wednesday is Junior Day of Service. This annual event is meant to not only help juniors become more involved in their communities through service, but also allows them to network with many different organizations in the area. Some organizations include St. Richard's, Little Lighthouse, and Magnolia Speech School.
I'm super excited for Junior Day of Service. It's a real chance to make an impact on the community. I'm so excited to help with the kids, and yeah, it's going to be great.
Coming up is your weekend weather forecast with Sophia Yarbrough.
And Audrey Young and Addison Russell have the latest in Bruin sports. Don't go away, sports and weather are next.
Are you ready for spooky sports? We are.
Welcome to the Bear Trap. Hello, sports fans. With the 2025 football season now history, we decided to dress as players and add a little levity to a rather disappointing and frustrating season.
That's right, Audrey. Our guys played hard all season long. They just ran into a bit of bad luck way too many times, ending the year with 2-8 record, capped by the second win of the year, Thursday, senior night, against Catholic rival St. Albigsburg.
As a team, we faced a lot of challenges, but we still stuck together, and I'm just glad I got to play with the group of guys that I got to play with.
In Bruin basketball, the season is finally here. The Bruin boys and girls varsity basketball teams open regular season play at home on Tuesday night against South Pike Eagles.
The Lady Bruins tip off in the Bruin Den at 6 p.m., followed by the boys at 7:30. This season opener follows the boys playing Saturday in the Northern Pike Jamboree.
And this week, the JV and varsity Lady Bruins basketball played Tri-County, with them bringing in their first win of the season. Yesterday, the Lady Bruins also played against Canton Academy.
If you can't make it to the game Tuesday, you can follow all the action right here on the BNN YouTube channel. Davis Hammond, the voice of the Bruins, will bring you all of the action from the courtside.
Remember, the girls tip off at 6 p.m. and the boys at about 7:30. Airtime of the BNN YouTube channel is 5:45 p.m. for the girls game, and then immediately following the end of the boys game.
In Bruin cross country, the season came to a close on Monday at the MAIS state meet. The Bruins this year didn't have a win at the state meet, but Coach Veronica Beeman says she was very proud of her Bruin runners.
Everybody put forth such a great effort and saw a lot of people battling it out to the very last minute of the race. There's a huge uphill at the end, and each and every one of our teammates, they did not give up ground. They beat their man that they were running up against, and I thought it was a great performance on Monday.
Finally, before we go, we wanted to share an interesting story about the Bruin football season. If you went to any of the Bruin games this year, you might have noticed something unusual on the sidelines.
By day, Miss Jill Pinnock is a mild-mannered English teacher at St. Joe, but on Friday nights this year, she slipped into an alternative persona on the sidelines, the Gridiron Girl.
Where? The page.
Mrs. Jill Pinnock is a St. Joe English teacher with a passion for football. She has recently taken this passion and began coaching the Bruin football team. She keeps the Bruins motivated and hyped up on the sidelines.
I love having Miss Pinnock on the sideline because she helps us be the best version of ourselves on and off the field.
Even when she's not on the football field, she keeps her high-energy personality in everything that she does and loves supporting her students and athletes.
If you're having a bad day, you can go talk to her and she's always in a good mood. Or if she's not in a good mood, she'll act like she's in a good mood. So I always appreciate stopping by whenever I pass through the 500 hall to see her.
Although it's been a bit of a tough year for the Bruins, Miss Pinnock has been a light for them on the sidelines.
She just motivates us, keeps us going. Like, someone's out of line, she'll get us straight, helps everybody on the sideline. She's just a great morale person and holds the team together.
Miss Pinnock's passion shows how much she truly loves and cares for everyone on the football team.
I've learned more than I ever thought I would. These guys don't realize it, but they've impacted me probably more than I've impacted them. I've gotten to know a lot about the game of football, and that's been interesting. The coaches have been wonderful with every question I've had, but with the team, getting to see their hearts and them do something that they love and put 100% into it has blessed me tenfold of probably anything that I've given them.
It really was a great addition to the football season. That's it for Bruin Sports this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Audrey Young.
And I'm Addison Russell.
Go Bruins!
Happy Halloween! I'm Sophia Yarbrough with your Halloween trick-or-treat forecast. Are you planning to walk the neighborhood tonight looking for candy? Take along a jacket. The skies will be clear, but temperatures will be in the 50s. For the rest of today, look for a high of 67 and an overnight low of 41. No rain is in sight. Sunset today is 6:12 p.m. On Saturday, clouds will start to roll in. Look for a high of 68 followed by a low of 47. No rain is expected, just a lot of clouds during the day. Making way to partly cloudy skies at night. Sunrise Saturday is 7:19 a.m. and sunset is 6:11 p.m. As for Sunday, skies should be partly cloudy with a high of 63 and overnight low of 41. Sunrise Sunday is 6:19 a.m. with sunset at 5:10 p.m. No rain is expected. Don't forget to turn your clocks back that 1 hour before you go to bed on Saturday. Daylight saving times will come to an official end at 2 a.m. Sunday. That means you will get an extra hour of sleep Sunday. That's it for your weekend weather forecast. I'm Sophia Yarbrough for Bruin News Now.
Thanks guys, that's it for this week's edition of the show. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, as well as turn on the notification bell to get reminded when we upload.
Join us next week for another episode of Bruin News Now. Until then, catch the latest episodes of What's Brewing at the Joe and the Midweek Pause. Both shows can be found right here on the BNN YouTube channel. I'm Thierry Freeman.
And I'm Noah Sanders. From all of us here at BNN, have a happy Halloween weekend.